I just fell into the hands of a nice SX Vintage Series navy blue guitar. If you don't know what that is, I don't either, but it's a really nice guitar, and I bet if I can flip it for a profit, I could probably make at least $100, probably, because where I found it was like a bit of an old garage type place.
Oh my god, bro.
A bunch of hoarders just had like a bunch of stuff laying around, and like, oh, you want a guitar? And I said, hell yeah. And now I'm owning a guitar that I don't know how to fix, that's missing strings, kind of gross, it's like covered in dust, and I don't know what the other stuff is. It's I'd rather not think about it, to be honest.
Stay with me. 真夜中のドアを叩き帰らないでと泣いた
So this is the guitar. It's pretty cool. It's got the I think these are called whammy chords or something. I don't know. I haven't played guitar since I was 12 years old, so wouldn't have a clue. It's, as you can see, it's got dust and shit on it still, but it just needs a couple wipes, to be honest. Then missing the strings. It's only got 5 strings, needs 6, so we'll just replace them all. It's $18. It's not a big deal. It needed tuning, but as you can also see, every single screw is brown, which is a problem. It is a big problem. If I sell it saying good condition, it's not good condition. So if I want to sell it good condition, high price, I gotta fix that. But overall, this is a really good guitar. Like I'm pretty certain it should work. Now I actually have no idea how to fix a guitar. Like I don't know how to change the strings. Screws surely are pretty self-explanatory. Just unscrew them and hopefully it doesn't fall apart too bad. I'm gonna have to research how to fix up a guitar because I got no idea. We'll find out. First, I think I just want to give it a bit of a wipe down, to be honest.
Alright. Well, I don't know if it's looser or tighter. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Now I know. Oh. Oh. Alright, now I just gotta do the same thing for all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All something of them. 5. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, we got all of the strings off. But now I gotta get them off all the way down here, which I've got no idea how to do. Oh god. Alright, now I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure to take the strings off, you gotta take them off through the back. I think. Maybe. We'll see. I just took off the back. Well, I've noticed a lot more dirt, but also I realized that I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. I don't know what these strings are for or anything, man. Alright, I gotta watch a video because I got no idea what I'm doing. So I just learned that apparently that's how they come out. That's the string. You got fed through like that. That's crazy. I gotta do that 5 more times. Alright, all the strings are finally out. Now I have to unattach these guys. Basically just take off the entire frame. I don't know how I'm gonna remove this guy. I don't know if I even have to. Probably not. Well, actually, nah. Yeah, we'll have to actually. Yeah, we'll have to figure something out, but all this, all gone, and we'll give it a wipe down. And for the rust on the inside under here, I was told to chuck it in some vinegar, like over, like for a couple hours or a day. I don't actually know. We'll figure it out. Yeah. So I removed all of these screws all around the edges. I did the screws for these two and the screws for that. Took out the whammy cord. I did the thing that was here as well, all in vinegar, and I got to set it for 24 hours, I think. And then I'll just give all of this like a wipe down with like a damp cloth. It's been like 24 hours since we chucked these guys in. All the screws, whatever all these things are, I don't even know. But as you can see, there's like a layer of rust all around, so, which is strange because you can definitely still see rust on a lot of these pieces. So I'm gonna see. Holy blow! I'm just gonna see what I can do with that. Like, I'm gonna try scrubbing it and see if that helps. We'll see. Alright, so it's definitely not rust free, that's for sure. It's actually better than I thought, to be honest. I didn't think it was gonna work at all, to be real with you. So I'm gonna leave it for another 24 hours, 12 hours. I don't know. We'll see. I'll check on it tomorrow and see how it is. Still pretty rusty, but then obviously you can see the rust has come off and it's like still just like on little splots. I don't know. Alright, so all the parts have been cleaned. I chucked it in vinegar for an extra 12 hours. And as you'll see, they kind of got like a bit of a bronzy type color to them. But the actual ends look fine. Like, the ends look really good. Nice and clear. Actually, it did a better job than I thought it was. I was getting a bit worried for a bit, because they were still really rusty, but then I just brushed them off with like a toothbrush, like an old toothbrush, and they look fine now. So we'll put it back onto the guitar. Alright, all the screws are back in the guitar. It looks alright, you know, they're not rusted anymore, but they're still a bit like tarnished, you can tell. Yeah, but it looks better. But I've chucked all of the guitar back together. I scraped off all of those on all of them a bit, because they were really rusty. It doesn't look as clear on the thing, but they look a lot better.
Now we've finished up cleaning the guitar, it's finally time to start reassembling. Now we've reassembled the base of the guitar, so like the front plate and everything else around it, but we still gotta buy the new strings and the new amp cord, because I've always had the amp, just for some reason never a cord. Couldn't tell you why. So we're ordering that on Amazon because they do same-day shipping, which is fucking insane, by the way. How do they do that? How do they get it like to your house the next day? How does that work? Who knows? But I'll take it.
Alright, we got the new strings. Regular slinky. It was the recommended ones for these guitars. Now I actually have no idea. Oh well, I assume that you just need to feed them through these guys again, and then just wind them up at the top until you tune them. Problem is, when I put these guys back on, I had no idea what I'm doing. Now I don't know how to put them back on, because as you can see, like, they're all supposed to be at different heights, and I don't know how to do that, so we'll have to watch a video again. Alright, as you can see, strings are now on, and they're working fine. Obviously they gotta do their whole like stretchy thing where they'll like stretch out really quickly and go out of tune, and then I'm just gonna have to tune them up and like keep fishing it until they've like, you know, they're fine, until they like set and stuff. Then the last thing is just fixing the scratches, man. These are bad, so I'll try work my magic. I'm gonna try using like some compound, like anti-scratch shit, polish or whatever. Hopefully it works. But you will not believe how well that compound cutting thingy worked. That shit got everything out. That's just a dent there. I can't get that out. that's stuck there. But damn. All those big scratches all around the guitar. There's a massive one just right across here. All gone. That is crazy. Let's go. We finally got the cable. So the cable's come through now. I just plugged it into this old ass dusty as amp, and let's see if the guitar actually works, because I'm very scared that we're gonna plug this shit in and it won't even play.
Alright, this is the moment of truth to see if this guitar actually does work. Now, I plugged it in already, so you can see the cable, you can see the amp in the back too. We gotta turn it on to see if it actually works. Let's fucking go, dude. Okay, it's been about a month since I've been working on this project, and the reason for that is that it's just taken that long to officially sell the guitar, get it off my hands. And there's a number of factors of why it took me a month to get rid of this guitar, but I will get into that right after I explain the proper way to sell items on Facebook Marketplace. When selling an item on Facebook Marketplace, there's a couple things you gotta think about, such as the description, the name, and the price of the item. Now, description and name of the item is pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. Most people can do it by themselves, hopefully. I mean, worst case scenario, if the product doesn't have a name, you make it up, you describe the item. But then price is where it gets a little bit more annoying, as you gotta count in variables of original price, quality of item, and also area that you're selling the item, because it does fluctuate. Now, the ways you can figure out the original price of the item is by back searching it through Google Images. Is a really handy one if you don't know where it comes from. Otherwise, describing the product, like if it has like a name or brand on it, you can back search it that way. But figuring out the original price is very important, because that is your base value. And then you go backwards, you go down like based on the quality of the item or rarity of the item. If it's rare, maybe it costs more nowadays. If it is maybe bad condition, like got loads of scratches on it, it's probably going to be sold for a lot less than the base value. Now, with all of these combined, you can figure out a rough estimate of how much it should be sold for, as well as also checking what Facebook Marketplace people that like might have already sold the item. Like you can check pending items that have already been sold, where it will tell you how much they sold it for, where you can get an idea of how much it's getting actually sold. But now let's get into how I sold my item and how I fucked it up. When selling my guitar on Facebook Marketplace, I didn't really know what price to set it at, and I had a lot of shit going on with like trying to find a job. I had a lot of projects I was working on. School was like butt fucking me with work. It was getting pretty damn hectic. So what I just did was looked up electric guitar on Facebook Marketplace and eyeballed the shit out of the price. And I later found out that was really fucking stupid. And I'm surprised I didn't find out sooner, but it took me 3 weeks and a message from some random stranger saying, "Hey man, I think you're selling this guitar for way more than it actually is worth." Which meant that me turning my brain on actually searched up the guitar, used Google Images, back searched it, found the exact guitar and where it was sold from, and it was $315. Wanna know how much I sold it for? $450. I got an offer for $300 and I was being greedy as fuck and said, I think it's worth more. I should have just fucking taken it. I should have just taken it. Why didn't I just take it, bro? So, after finding out that it was not near worth what I thought it was, I brought it down to $250 and immediately started getting offers. Now, I actually had an offer from one of my best mates that needed another guitar for his band that he's in. So, of course, being a good friend, I offered him the guitar at a discount of $50, so I brought it down to $200. Not much, but it was. I just needed enough money to pass by, you know. And then we organized to meet up on a week later when he had the money. But then I had some crazy offers, we meet up today, $250 cash in hand, and I didn't really care. I knew that I wanted to give this guitar to my mate, and so I turned them all down. And then we took down the post for the guitar, and we officially sold the guitar for $200 to my mate. And it feels good. $200 cash. Feels pretty sweet. God, I love money. I need a fucking job.